Welcome back to another part of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater HD Edition on the PS3 emulator. We can actually cure Ava or ourselves. I'm gonna go with Ava first. We don't have that much stuff, apparently, to cure, so... Suffering from a deep cut, bleeding, no bandage, no disinfected. I mean, we have everything we need, man. Bandage. Suffering from a deep cut. Stitches. Tree branch suffering from a deep cut. A deep cut. No disinfected. Bandage. Stops bleeding and disinfected. So she is healed 100%.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
I might need to restart my game. But we also need to cure ourselves. Let's see here. Deep cut, bleeding, no bandage. Okay, so it's just the same thing. Bone fractured. Bone fractured and bandage. So that's done. So we both cured 100% now. Who is phoning me?
Snake, are you alright?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
What am I, a dog?
Yes. Show me those nips. Show me them nips. Okay, I'm gonna just restart my game to make sure that we are on a good stuff. So I'm gonna just save over here. That's the big thing that needs to happen.
You going to save?
And then I'll just restart the game quickly. Because we haven't had a reset for, I don't know, 3 hours maybe? Maybe longer.
Come back alive, okay?
Naturally.
Okay, save happened. My goodness, you're slow. She's slower than this emulator right now. That cannot handle rain for some reason. And I can play Resident Evil 2 Remake full graphics without any lag. But I can't play PS3. Come on, woman. She's running out of stamina? By just walking so slowly? I thought we cured her properly. Dude. This emulator is taking a big dump. But anyway. Why are they still coming after us? There's no one gonna pay them anymore. We killed their boss. Still okay, woman? You better not die on me. Otherwise, I will not play Metal Gear Solid 4. Hey, I said that about the woman in Metal Gear Solid 2, right? And here I am playing 3. So. But that was on my other channel. I will cover Metal Gear Solid 2 again for you guys. Don't worry.
Tired.
Okay, we'll sleep soon, girl. Just imagine you and me in a hot tub. Making a
Hungry.
little tiny snake eater.
Food.
It's the enemy!
Watch out. We've got company.
What's wrong?
Do you need food, woman? How do I give you food? Here we go. Food. You want a bat? I'll make you instant noodles. Ava.
Let me have some more.
No. I hear so many footsteps, dude.
What's wrong?
Huh? What's wrong? And the next one. And the next one. And the next one. Ava, can you walk this? Can you front flip it though? There you go, woman. Better be walking faster soon. Come on, woman. Huh? Always taking your time. Always. Wait, I ran in a total circle. Because here's our stuff again. Right? Will she say? Oh man, I need to feed her again. Oh my goodness.
Snake.
Listen, woman with sexy breasts, just eat my food again. Oopsie, wrong button. Soon I'm gonna give you a snake. You said you're only allowed to eat fancy food, right? I remember something like that. This is how the game would look like if it was on the PS2. Whoa. We should find the dead soldiers again, or the sleepy ones. Maybe up here. Who's phoning me?
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff. Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
You're not my dad. Don't give me dating advice. We are dating, right? Goodness. My emulator hates this forest, I think. Oh baby, it's a quadra kill. Snake eater. Come on, woman. It might take a while, guys. And she almost has to eat again. Will she eat mushroom or something? Shit. Can you make it? Okay, we need to feed this woman again, dude. I don't know what we're gonna feed her, though. Russian ration?
This tastes like crap.
Tastes terrible. Was fairly tasty.
Can I have seconds?
Seconds on Snake? Oh, hi there. Look at this guy. And this one. Huh? You want seconds, woman? Yeah, you can eat my snake. I mean, the snake where I just shot. Are you coming? Out on your footsteps. I will twist the nip. I'm gonna get out of this forest, man, with my 5 FPS. Yes, that's a rock. Let me knock on it.
Come on, Snake.
What? She can run. She's not eating all my food.
We made it.
We made it.
Over there.
What? Where did that jet come from? There was nothing on this water.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
For you, anything. Okay.
Promise me!
Just don't get penetrated by something else again.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition, and this Cold War, Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was
Okay.
November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father.
What?
I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake.
Wait, is this our mother?
I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss?
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
I would love to. Show us some nips, though.
Let's see what you're made of.
Whoa, no, nay. I feel like I should not even kill her, dude. Just make her sleep. Whoa, chill, woman.
Get ready.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, grind me.
You're dead.
Grind me, mommy.
You're not the man I thought.
Goodness.
Get ready.
Oh, yes. Why are you so fast? Can I get my camera back? Looks like no, it has to be this camera. I kill you with 5 FPS.
I found you.
Did you find me? Nice.
You're wasting time.
Wait, what? She's invulnerable when I shoot her? Because she sees me?
Where are you?
I am yeah.
It's no use.
I am yeah. Where is you? Mamma mia. Where is you? Mama. Feels like we're floating, dude. There she is. Ah. Oh my goodness.
You've gotten stronger.
Goodness, chill, woman. I'm playing with 5 FPS. Looks like when we're laying in the grass, it's not that bad FPS though. Woman. Where's the big bossy?
Where are you hiding?
Talk again. Marco.
It's no use.
Chill, woman.
There he is.
Ah, she's raping me.
Where are you?
Bro, I can't see my crosshair or my place where I shoot.
There he is.
What the? How did you see me? Boss, we could be friends, you know.
5 more minutes.
You better not have 5 more minutes. Oh, now they're playing porn music. Touch my pee-pee. Because you are the boss. Touch my pee-pee. It's just you and me. And you are dead. Because you messed with the best. Uniform. No, I wanted to put it on. Oh, man. What the heck, man? She's not dead, guys. She's just sleeping. It looks like Eva.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack,
I am your mother.
Snake, you're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now.
What?
Do it.
What?
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
He wouldn't. She means too much to him, right? I guess I have to press the button because it's like taking forever. I didn't press anything. I picked up my controller. It was laying on the table. And then he shot. I didn't press anything. Look at that horse. That horse is amazing. What the heck? I have no idea why Snake did it. I would be like, screw my orders, man. I'm gonna bring her back. She saved Ava more than once as well. She might have been defected, but she did help a lot.
Go, Snake. Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
Such a huge thing for just 2 people.
I told you you could trust me.
Ocelot! We're not done yet!
What the heck, dude? We could have just used that to escape. Me and Ava, separate... Oh, I don't know what to say. That's cheating.
Too heavy!
Watch the driver, guys. Goodness. When can I do the slapping?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
What? Destroy that arm, dude. Why are you letting him stand up?
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
What just happened?
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
I don't know which one, dude.
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Cena.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
Now I have to choose left or right. I'll take the right one. I don't know, dude. I wonder if it's RNG every time, though. Why are we doing this? One is loaded, one isn't, so... We could just stand there, like... right next to each other and just point and shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh, he killed me. He had the gun, he had the bullets.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
No, it wasn't. I like this guy, man. He's awesome. Actually.
Till we meet again, John.
Ow. He could have broken something there for sure. Is he in another game? Cause he was Adam, right?
Give me a hand! Whoa! Come on, pull up!
That's a different game.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Shame, dude. That horse knows, right?
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
Hey, watch where you're flying, bitch. You can save that for later. When we can do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Don't mind us flying with one jet engine. And no door. I don't know if I should save. If we do, I think we should save in a different slot. Why? Because I think you can maybe you don't have to kill the boss. I'm not sure. I thought this is the end. Maybe not yet. Here we go, baby.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and walk this way.
Are you crazy? Play that saxophone, dude. No, we're singing the wrong nips.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well.
First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong-Yixing hydrogen bomb and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Vulcan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
He just burned up like that? What the heck? Is Ava in any other game? I mean, like, we will get to all those games eventually. GTA... Metal Gear Solid 6 is coming out next year, I think.
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it, not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman.
What?
But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Wow, dude. I'm even... Oh my goodness. I'm even in tears. What the heck? Wow. Wow, dude. Poor lady. Let me just catch my breath and then I'll do a review. My goodness. Yeah, this is my first time playing Metal Gear Solid 3. First time ever. Is the credits gonna come up now?
Son,
Yeah.
you've got a way soon.
You guys, I just muted the music. The reason being is because it might be copyright. And if it is, then eventually when we do get monetization, I'm gonna delete all copyright stuff from the channel. And by doing that, obviously, it will lead to issues, right? Because if I do my review during credits, then yeah, it needs to be non-copyright music. And there's no way for a normal human being or anyone to know whether the song you're listening to right now could be copyright or not. So I would rather just mute it, and then we'll get to the review. Okay, so I gotta be honest, man. Like, this is my first time ever playing this game. This game is not rocket science. What I mean is, I think every boss that you fight in this game is like, it might take you a, you know, maybe a loss or two to understand the boss, and you'll be fine. I don't know about higher difficulties. It might be a lot harder. The cool thing also about this game, like, for example, I got stuck in the prison cell, and I didn't know what to do. There's like 5 different ways to escape, which is ridiculous, man. You can vomit, you can throw food out, let the guy go away. Once he's away, you can, because he's gonna take a poop, right? They're feeding you rats. So he's gonna go take a huge dump. When he does that, you could just phone a certain frequency and open the gate. The other thing is you can also take the death pull. And when he's like, oh no, you're dead, and he opens the gate, you can take the revival pull, and, you know, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you can hide from him as well, but yeah, there was 4 different ways to escape. That in itself is like really, really cool. There's not many games that I know that does that, right? Normally games only have one way of doing things, and if you're not doing it right, then you won't continue on with the game. The other thing is also I need to mention is the game in the previous part, the game crashed on me easily 5-6 times. The previous part that we did, it took me in real time 4 hours to make, and I don't do edits. So, but then again, it's you can't blame the game for that, right? You can blame the emulator, because if you did play this game on a PS3, most probably 99% of the chance that wouldn't have happened at all. So I can't blame that on the game. That is definitely the emulator that we're using. If I emulated this game on PS2, obviously we wouldn't have that issue. The story of this game is, like I said before, I've played Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 on the previous channel. It's my first time ever playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I will play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 again for this channel, don't worry about that. Because Metal Gear Solid 6 is coming out. It's either like close to the end of this year or it's next year. I'm not too sure. But we will cover that game. It most probably won't be on release because like money is very tight for me right now. If someone sponsors it, I will play it for sure on release. But other than that, I just have to mention that I've said this in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. The story is a bit all over the place. They tell you about things that doesn't matter. You know, like I don't even know what to mention. That guy, that builder technology that gave you one of the key cards. I can't remember his name. He looks like a fat guy with a suit, and he was drunk. Like, I can't remember his name even, but that guy, for example, like, why is he in the game, right? You already have 2 scientists. The one didn't work out, so they got the other. Maybe he was the first one. Yeah, he was the first one. Whatever. Like, I'm trying to say is that there's characters in this game that, not just this game, but like, they don't matter as much, right? They don't affect the story of the game. And I feel like that is a big downfall for me, because I would like to learn the story of the game. Because if someone asks me what is Metal Gear Solid 3 about, there's just too much to explain. You'll have to play this game several times to understand the story, because there's just too much. But again, I could say the same thing about Kingdom Hearts, right? Story is all over the place. And if someone asks you what the game's about, I don't know. I have no idea, dude. But it's awesome. You'll enjoy it. So yeah, there's not many games that I could say that is like that, you know? Resident Evil is also a little bit all over the place, but it's not like this. This is a lot more than usual. So yeah, you don't have to be a rocket scientist when it comes to like where to go. If you do get stuck, this game is old enough, you could just do a little bit of research and want to Bob's your uncle, you know? At least that's a cool thing. You could definitely play this game fairly easy without any hiccups.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
This is Ocelot, right?
Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
I mean, when he said his name, I was like, "Whoa, that's Adam, then, right?" So, yeah, there's Adam. Alrighty then. Special item, easy gun. Yeah, that's the other thing I need to mention. Obviously, this game is 10 times harder if you don't use the easy gun. 80% camouflage. That is just ridiculous. But I actually want to play the game for the story. Difficulties in games don't really intrigue me anymore. Like, I'm too old for that stuff. So I think the only next game that I'm gonna play on the hardest difficulty will be Resident Evil 4 Remake on release. Other than that, I don't think I'll ever play a game on hard again. I think it's just a waste of time. Anyway, guys, back to the review. If you guys really want to review from me for this game, I don't know what to say, man. I want to say 10 out of 10. Like, this game has everything there is that you need in a game. It has character build-up. It has really good bosses or boss fights. It has good beatdown, right? A character growth. For example, Ocelot or Adam. Like, he was the weakling in the start. And, you know, he became a better fighter over time. That was really cool. Snake lost his eye and still did okay afterwards. Like, it took him a while to adapt, but eventually we learned how to aim with one eye. I don't know what to say, man. Like, this game, I think it has the dialogue, the cutscenes, a sexy woman, lots of boobs, posters, and, you know, Eva. Motor about that. But anyway, guys, if I have to rate this game, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's not as good as The Last of Us, in my opinion, but it's definitely a game that I would recommend to anyone to play. This is definitely a extremely good game. If you do have a PS3 or a PS2, I would recommend this game for sure. It's most probably the best PS2 game, I think. I mean, this is competing against Resident Evil 4, the original. What else is it competing against? Haunting Grounds. Yeah, I'm not too sure, man. Like, when it comes to PS2 game, oh yeah, also GTA Vice City competing against that. There's a few good PS2 games, but I think this is definitely top 5. If anything, this is most probably the top 5 PS2 games. And I would recommend it to anyone that has a PS3 or a PS2. This game is definitely worth picking up. Let me know what your thoughts are. What is your review about this game? I would like to have a discussion. What your thoughts is, obviously. But anyway, guys, this is where the video is going to end. Hopefully, guys did enjoy the whole video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. I'm just checking here the items that I'm getting. I got a Patriot gun, got a camera, a green face paint, national flag paints, tuxedo, camos, desert gun, and that's it. So you even get stuff for New Game Plus, which is not bad at all. But yeah, guys, hopefully you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. It does help the channel a lot. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you beautiful people in the very next video. Love you guys, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, have a great time.